So, last time the party returned from the wastelands surrounding Zatolis, the seven-legged giant walking city that they call home, with tamed iron, which is nanites that are capable of breaking down and reassembling molecules. Typically, you find them in a storm known as the Iron Wind, which is extremely dangerous and terrifying. The party was able to snag some tamed iron for use in a medical procedure on a child with a blood disease who they were able to cure. And in the process, I believe that you incorporated the tamed iron into your body as part of your augments flesh with grafts focus, which smoothly segues into, I'm going to reintroduce the characters and have you guys describe what your characters look like for the audience, starting with fourth or the fifth.
I don't know. I'm like a trim, normal-looking dude. I've got facial hair and like long hair, but it's fiber optics, so it can change color. And I wear a lot of like monk's robes and leather aprons for like medical work. They're always like stained with blood.
All right.
Okay, cool. I am Siferdane. I am a graceful glaive who explores dark places. I am a tall, middle-aged sort of dude. You could tell I used to be in pretty good shape, but I have definitely let myself go. Broad shoulders, still got some pretty good muscles and stuff, but I've got like a developing beer gut. Just unshaven, kind of wasting away a bit. I also am missing a few teeth and have some gold teeth, that sort of thing.
Dang.
Fascinating.
Yeah. If you need more, I can do that for you.
Every time you describe this guy, he becomes more of a bum.
I think that's my end goal, yes.
Bumification.
No, he's still got all his teeth. Now some of them are upgraded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
man.
that's true. This is Numenera.
If it was bummifying, he would have no teeth.
All right, tell me about Cyrenia.
Serenia is probably actually in her late 30s. She wears skirts with like a bunch of pockets, has all these gadgets and who's-its and what's-its and baubles just hanging around everywhere. Picture a sci-fi voodoo priestess of sorts. That's what she looks like.
You're becoming less legitimate by the second.
So, just to recap what kind of game this is, because I don't think I covered that yet. This is Numenera. It's set 1 billion years in the future on Earth, where humanity lives in a new fantasy dark age surrounded by artifacts of lost and transcended civilizations called Numenera. The action takes place, as I stated previously, on Zatolis, a seven-legged city approximately a tenth of a mile across, where it has come to rest in a field of whirring gears, which was not here the last time Zatolis was here in its yearly circuit of the continent.
That's right.
Which has caused a non-zero amount of unrest. I'm going to do my new system for determining whether or not Zatolis moves after a significant amount of time has passed in the city or multiple sessions have passed. I'm going to roll a d20, and if it's a 1, Zatolis gets up and moves. And then the session after this will be a d12, and then a d10, and so on down the line.
Cool.
What if it never moves?
It will move eventually. So, Zatolis remains where it is.
Well, actually, statistically speaking, there's a possibility it may never move.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But that would be cool. Like, we have more time to explore more stuff. Like, I have zero problem with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, we got to deal with the gear men. The gear men have arrived.
Yeah, the machine men who apparently live under these gears have sent an emissary. So we'll go ahead and generate that creature.
I really want him to be a murderous killing machine.
Ooh.
Ooh, one of the new die.
And it got the lamest possible result, a bus.
Oh, that's not true. Our one Twitch Prime subscriber loves buses. You better turn that comment right around.
I'm so sorry, Lauren. Buses are cool.
Thank you. You better highlight the bus part.
Dude, public transit is
real life.
real
You better
life.
be like a sweet bus transformer.
We live on a bus. A Numenera version of a bus.
That's true. You guys do live on what passes for public transport in Numenera.
That is true. And it doesn't cost a ride.
Dang.
I think that might be why this machine man is here.
He needs a lift.
He's probably here to like see where the city goes. But as for the rest of the description, I think that he looks like a upright but fundamentally saurian skeleton, like but the bones are transparent crystalline glass with dancing lights inside of them.
Whoa.
Oh my.
So it's sort of like a raptor head, 6-fingered hands, digitigrade legs and tail. His separate bone parts sort of float and are only vaguely like where they're supposed to be.
So he looks like an alien velociraptor man.
Kind of, yeah, like a skeleton of one,
Okay.
where the bones are transparent and glowing.
Cool.
It's got that plasmoid effect. A kid runs up and like touches him, and the lightning
He
inside of
dies.
him sort of like concentrates where the kid is touching. Child does not die.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Fascinating.
It'd be bad if he did, man.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That'd be like a 1950s science fiction
Are
movie.
they Numenera?
Is this creature Numenera?
Can I scavenge
Would you like
it?
to make a roll?
I would love to
You
make
should
a
at least
roll
wait for them to die before you scavenge them.
with my wonderful scan ability
Okay.
using 2 intellect.
I think I'm definitely a hoarder. So once I get to learn scavenging, I will definitely be scavenging all the time.
Okay. So you got an 11.
All right.
You have an asset in understanding Numenera. So functionally, you got like a 20 almost.
Sure.
So this is an automaton. So that is the classification here.
Automaton.
So a machine with a mind,
Yeah.
essentially. They can range anywhere from like primitive seek and destroy to like far more intelligent than a human being.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems to be towards the other side of the scale. It communicates by drawing images in light with its hand.
Mm-hmm.
The image that it continues to display is like a pictorial representation of humans,
Mm-hmm.
and then one human sort of like bigger than all of the rest with his arms out like this over them,
Ooh,
which
he's talking
the
about me.
machine cult interpreted to be take me to your leader. But
Yeah, hang on a second. I gotta look up an ability real quick.
we're going to see if speak languages works with automatons.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it doesn't, but I would really kick myself if it was the opposite. I believe it is here. No.
You know what?
okay,
I-
can.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It says
Easy.
you choose one language that you've encountered that you will concentrate on. For the rest of the day, you can speak that language with reasonable facility.
So
Nice.
Doesn't require it to be like a living creature.
what if it doesn't speak a language though?
Ah, well, then that's your call.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's pictorial communication is not really a language. Like it seems to be generating this on the fly.
Well, then, what's your idea?
You know what? F it. I just want to go up to him because he's fascinating.
Okay. You already used the scan on
Yeah.
it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So it turns to you, and then its hands sort of spread out in like a 6-fold, almost pentagram star, and you feel energy course through your body as it scans you.
Hello.
Okay.
Can you understand me?
So it looks at you, and then it creates the sign that you've only ever seen. It's the sign of it's the 7-point star of the Aeon priests.
Mm-hmm.
Like it makes that simple.
Yes.
Destroy it with fire.
I'm sure I have some sort of emblem that assigned me to Serenity, my Aeon priest.
Uh huh.
I find that and I show it to them.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Okay. It doesn't seem like it responds very well. It's like intently listening to all of the people talking,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't seem like it understands your guys' language at all. Like it's
Okay.
not responding to it very well.
So pictures.
I'll go ahead and give you an intrusion for that one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up to it and point to myself.
Okay. I mean,
If it's asking to see the leader, I'm just gonna assume that I'm the leader.
Okay. So it shows you that pictogram again of one person bigger than all the rest.
I'm gonna point to it and then point to me.
Okay. It is going to generate another pictogram. So it shows you the feet of Zatolis, like a close above them, hitting the gears. And then it shows you like a diagram underneath of like what they have constructed down there. It's some sort of facility. The complexities of it are far beyond you. Seems fascinating. You're not sure exactly what they're doing with a split second shot of it.
Right.
That being said, it zooms in on the gears and shows you like micro fractures and things starting to break from the weight of Zatolis on these gears.
Okay, I understand. Like, I'm gonna, like, I don't know, be animated in such a way that it indicates that I understand. But, like, I can't do anything about it. We can't control Zatolis. And even though I know that I can't tell him that by saying it, I'm still just gonna say it at him just to make me feel better.
Okay. So it shows you... Oh, yeah. Okay. So I think it's going to give you an artifact at this point,
Oh.
which
I
I'll
hope
go
it's
ahead and generate.
the keys to Zatolis' engine.
Move your car, bro.
Dude, you're double parked.
Okay. So it's... Oh, man, what is that?
It's a hand sword, obviously.
It's a sword, but at the end of the point, it's just a
Just
hand.
slaps. Like,
it slaps, it picks things up, you know.
It's just a fish that you can slap people with.
So it sort of analyzes you and then draws a shape in the air, like holographically, and it creates essentially a glove. And then just presents it to, like, holds its claw out with the glove in it.
Is it like
The
a physical
hologram?
object?
Yes.
Oh,
It drew an object out of light. You're not sure how.
I'll put it
Whoa.
on. Yeah. Why not? This can't go wrong.
That's
Okay.
rad.
All right, where are my 3x5 cards at?
Oh, is this our first artifact?
And then I'm gonna lean.
I think it's your
real
second.
hard.
It just makes you better at leaning.
And dancing, yes, but only at mall-based competitions.
Okay. Where is a D10 that is not ridiculous?
I don't think you'd own a not ridiculous dice.
All right.
Wait, what was our first artifact? Oh, was it the data
Yeah, you have a cloak.
And a cloak.
Oh,
remember.
yeah, you're right.
Oh, this isn't the
Speaking
sword
of-
cube.
Yeet.
I remember this dice.
Okay.
You see this one?
The butt dice.
Yeah.
Show the stream. It's all butts.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
don't
all butts,
know
It's like a weird combination.
if somebody
of
could
butts.
tell us why there is a dice that has a bunch of butts and then like an eye symbol on
Yeah.
it
I think it stands for
And a-
Illuminati.
and a tea bag. Like I don't know why.
It stands for Illuminati. It's like one of those Masonic things, you know. You can present the dice. You should work it into the story cube bag.
All right, so he hands you this glove and he's like, "Let me try this. Does this make sense? Are you understanding me?
Yes, I understand you now.
Good. Then I have calibrated your method of communication.
Ooh.
That is a cutting glove. You can use it to gain access to machines and control them.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
Will you use it to move this machine?
As soon as you're off it. I mean, assuming you don't want to come along.
I will stay.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, we can leave right now.
All right.
Your machine is of an order of magnitude that is incongruent with your civilization. No offense.
No, that's correct.
I must admit, we are curious.
Well, welcome aboard.
Same here. Hi, I'm Serenia.
Nice to meet you.
And you? Are?
Oh man, I gotta come up with a name.
Yes?
Let me roll that name.
He's gonna be my new best friend.
We have no names.
Electoralis.
I am the ladder within.
Okay.
Water within.
Well, I'm going right to the heart of Zatolis now with my sweet glove. I'm the Messiah now.
Can I come with you,
Yeah,
please?
sure, come on.
Yes! Finally! This is what I've
This
been
is
wanting
a
the
Hell
Messiah
entire
yeah.
moment. I
time.
don't think they can deny me.
Fuck a priest. We go directly.
Yeah. What are they gonna? This is the part of every biblical story where the high priest tries to deny me, and then there's that like etching of me just pimp slapping him
With your sweet cutting
Yeah.
glove? Okay.
Oh gosh.
All right.
All right. Before we run off, does Ladder Within, Silverdane, nice to meet you.
Well met.
Do you have any interest in any of our technology? And it seems as if you and your people have a great wealth of technology or information that maybe we could offer in trade.
Perhaps.
What do you think of this tectonic bomb? Get it off my hands, please.
Yes, give it to the alien.
I
If
mean, you guys are
robot
underground.
people.
You guys are underground people. You might have some
want-
use for this.
You want me to take that from you?
Yes.
Do you require something in exchange?
No. There you
He
go.
takes it. He captures it in like a liquid glass sphere of light and just does this, and it streaks off the side of Zatolis down into the gears.
Easy. Thank you. That makes my life a lot easier.
For reference for the people at home, the cipher that he just gave up was a level 9 tectonic device, which would like create a hole in the earth.
Best we don't have.
yeah.
That's
Which is
for sure.
just incredibly
I just didn't
dangerous.
want it.
You know, that's
Yeah.
gonna come back though at some point in the story.
All right,
think
I'm
so?
gonna give you an XP for that though, because I feel like that was definitely
Yes.
a self-imposed intrusion. A little
Appreciate
character
it.
development. Get this nightmare weapon away
welcome.
from me.
You are the chosen one.
I am the chosen one.
Okay, so we're going directly. We're just gonna use
Yeah.
this. So it is a level. Zatolis is a level 7
Yep. And I have a
automaton.
level 6 cutting glove.
You have a level 6 cutting glove. You are going to attempt to breach the door, which does not open in
Yes.
the innermost sanctum of the temple,
And
of
I'm
which you
bringing
have
my-
only heard
Numenera expert with me.
in rumors. Okay,
You
so
didn't tell me there was a door that did not open.
You never asked. Nobody ever asks. That's what I've been saying this
I
whole
asked
time.
I've
if
been
all of
asking
it was
the
masked.
entire time if I could come and see the inner workings of
And
this
I was
thing.
asked
Well-
if all of it was mapped.
Yeah. And it is. The door is just an ornamental door on a wall.
Well, I guess we're gonna.
There's
Well,
like computers and stuff behind it, but it's not like a real door.
all right. Well, in any case, I am going to definitely see what's behind that door. Proceed, fourth of
Yeah,
the
right,
fifth.
come on.
okay, first obstacle. The outside of the temple itself, which includes the medical facilities, the people who work there,
Ugh.
the various priests are probably not going to take kindly to this. I think 36th of the 37th is the first one. Hey, where are you going?
I'm just going to like hold the glove aloft and like with the power of my magnetism be like, I'm the chosen one going to move Zatolis.
Okay, go ahead and make me
Yes.
a persuasion roll.
Oh, you know it. What's my difficulty looking like?
Is Ladder Within coming with us?
No,
Oh.
Oh,
you
damn.
left him standing in a courtyard.
He's fine.
Oh.
He's a
We'll come back and get him later.
Okay.
he's a
'cause
dinosaur automaton. He's fine.
I want to adopt him.
That's fine.
Of course you do.
Okay, so I think this is difficulty 5.
Okay.
Meaning you would need to roll a 15 on a 20-sided dice. However, you have some skills that apply.
Yep.
Also, I'm going to count the glove as an asset in this test. You don't have to roll depletion for it.
Cool.
Its depletion die is a d6.
Yeah. All right. So I've got persuasion and public speaking. So that's 3. Then I've spent 1 point of intellect, which makes it a 2.
Okay.
I have the asset.
Which makes it a 1.
Yep. So I need a 3 or better.
Okay, here we go.
Don't fucking mess up.
Oh!
A 4.
I made it.
Gets there with a 4. It's
Gosh.
very begrudging, like, yeah, okay.
Well, you know what? He is the third guy this week who said that, but let's give him a shot.
I guess we'll see if he's the chosen one or not. All right. So you make your way into the innermost sanctum, wherein first of the second is there,
Not happy, I assume.
sitting on his throne with his hood surrounded by his glowing bugs and whatnot.
Are they flitterlings? 'Cause I have a jar
Flitterlings,
full.
yes.
I have a jar full actually.
Did I
I
give it
don't.
to you?
I
Yes.
think
Oh.
I actually watched the video. You gave it to her, unless you want to retcon
At the
it.
end, she gave it back to me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Cool. You can have it.
It was so that you could pick up
That's
your
that's
other
right.
cipher.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay. So I think I'm going to throw an intrusion at your boy over here and say that in addition to second of the first, barring entry to the final door, the greatest mystery, Joran is also there. Second of the first, having anticipated this turn of events, perhaps.
Yes.
I have to vomit on it.
Has
I
hired
love
some
and hate this guy.
security.
Okay.
Joran is the grizzled 5'7" warrior glaive bodyguard who
He's 5'7".
yeah, he's not very tall.
Damn. I'm like 6'5".
Damn.
I'm intimidated by this dude.
He's a bum, but he's tall as fuck. All right,
They call him the human ladder.
the human ladder, the fire plug warrior with his
Ladder without.
spear and his glowing energy shield.
Jeez Louise.
Bar
Yeah,
your
you're not gonna
path.
win, FYI.
I know I'm not,
Okay.
but I'm gonna act tough anyway.
All right. This is gonna be
the
probably a verbal conflict that
Yes.
might escalate to a physical conflict, depending on how things go.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna try to persuade him that, like, look, I understand that you are like nervous for a second. I'm not here to like depose any of your authority or anything. We have to move because we're crushing their device. It's like a time urgency thing.
Okay. Go ahead and make me the roll. It's difficulty 5.
All right, 4-3, and that's where I'm gonna let it ride.
So it's public speaking and persuasion.
Yep. So that's a 9.
Natural 20.
Nice. Very nice.
I am the chosen one.
You are.
So yeah, I think what happens is first of the second looks at you and he does one of these, and all of the priests are like filtering in behind you guys watching this, and he's like,
I'm still holding the glove up.
"Very well, fourth of the fifth. If you are in fact the chosen one, then you will be able to open the door. Proceed." Clearly thinking that this is not going to go well for you.
Yep.
You proceed to use the cipher, which means you need to roll a 6-sided dice.
Yep.
If you roll a 1, it doesn't work anymore.
Still works this time though, right?
Yes.
That would be really embarrassing. No, we're
Okay.
good.
Oof.
Your glass gauntlet interfaces with this door. It's right angular rivulets of liquid glass and light extend out from it and pierce the door, which proceeds to open in 3 directions at once, triangularly. Those of you who are looking at first of the second, see he goes like this and then quickly controls his, yes.
Oh,
Behold!
As the prophecy foretold.
yes.
Okay.
I want to take this moment to drink the liquid I got from the baddie last session.
Okay. What does that do?
So, it's a cipher I got that is a Zatolis tour guide. So basically, you drink the liquid, and it inputs the information of what Zatolis was back when it was first built with these sentries on it.
Okay.
So basically, as I go through Zatolis, it tells me the inner workings of Zatolis and what it used to be.
All right, so you have just opened a door to a chamber. Roll them dice and tell me what's in there.
May I also be doing something very
Yeah,
silly?
sure.
I just behind my back, I will be unscrewing my jar of flitterlings, or preparing to, and just palming a handful of them,
You gonna palm some bees?
very gently, but just in case I needed to pocket sand anyone.
This is why we don't take you to anywhere.
I don't think you need to roll for pocket sand.
Okay. Just want to make sure everyone knew that was happening.
You have your bees primed and ready to go.
Excellent.
If it pops off.
Excellent.
It's gonna.
And I'm for sure aiming at Jor-El.
Okay.
Whatever comes out of that door, I'm gonna pocket sand somebody that.
What if it's like 3,000 puppies?
So if I'm
No, I'll
understanding
put it
correctly,
back.
this door has not been opened in
A very
hot
long
minute.
time, yeah.
Okay.
Not by these people.
Okay.
That's why I'm the chosen one.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it's just an entire coincidence.
So beyond this door, it was. Oh gosh, how do I describe this?
What does your mental eye see?
So imagine a bioluminescent swamp,
Oh.
but there's no water.
Okay.
It is instead kind of that same material that we found inside that sentry, that liquid that was.
That
So
informational
the
liquid?
milky
Yeah.
informational liquid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's a good callback.
Mm-hmm.
And it's of course glowing these bright hues and bright colors. And as this light that's coming in from behind us comes in, the lights kind of dim and they become kind of lackluster.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do we have like those columns or what, like sort of tree sort of things or
Like
neurons?
rainbow type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's also gonna act as like an information booth,
Sure.
where you could potentially control Zatolas from in here. Similar to another movie that we're not gonna bring up right now.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I prepare myself to go ha, and then I put it back.
I'm gonna wander in, like
Same.
my
Let's-
hand
yeah.
held forward.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna give you an intrusion.
Yep.
So it is like a swamp-like pool of this glowing sort. I see it as like a milky blue-white fluid, which you have discovered previously.
Yep.
Excuse me. Delivers information to your nervous systems on contact,
Yep.
which you could theoretically use to interface with Zatolas. I'm going to say that there is not a walking path. There are no stepping stones.
No.
So there may be some waiting involved.
Oh, I'm going.
Sure.
I'm just
Let's do
trusting
it.
the glove right now.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give you an intrusion as well.
All right then.
Trust in the glove and then trust in this guy.
Woo.
That was your second mistake.
All right. I'm
Did
going
something go
to
wrong? Oh please, that would be
We're
so
about to find
fun.
out.
randomly generate a memory from thousands of years ago from Zatolas, which you will suffer as an intellect-based attack
All right.
Oh my god.
as it overrides your brain.
Well, that's not good.
Football.
There's an old man who's really angry about some cold soup.
Okay. All right, so I think that this is actually within the time that humans have been living on Zatolas, which is a long time, like several hundreds of years. You don't recognize any of these people. You actually do recognize maybe the Zagareth clan crest, like a weird, diluted, ancient version of it. These people don't have any of the smelting or metalworking from your time. There's a lot of bone spears and a lot of the water catchers haven't been built yet, but they are playing some sort of game. Like they have a ball. There is clearly some sort of organization. You actually recognize it. The same game has been played this whole time,
Oh, it's a Tolan ball.
Okay.
but it is overrun by small, almost gremlin-like creatures with machine eyes that climb over the top of Zatolas. The game is played right next to the edge because, of course, it is. They screech. Some of them produce like weaponry, like energy weaponry, and things sort of like descend into chaos and mayhem. And the weight of that memory, you feel it in your nervous system. Like it kind of feels like you're moving through jello. Go ahead and make me an intellect test. Anything you have that is like fortitude or calmness related, you can.
I'm gonna spend a point of intellect
Okay.
to reduce it by 1. All right. What is it?
I don't think it's difficulty 7. I think it's difficulty 5.
Okay, so 4.
All right. 15.
Hey.
All right.
4th of the 5th is on today.
Okay,
He
so
is the chosen one.
you feel like the weight of the memory threatening to overturn your fragile human nervous system. Hey, we got a something. What's up, Scene Driver? Thanks for following the channel.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to our completely improvised Numenera stream. I have not thought of any of this in advance. I hope you're enjoying. You feel the weight of this data almost overthrowing your nervous system, but you're able to push forward. And you can see that as he is moving, the sort of like milky energy quality of this liquid behind his wake is clear. So you think you could probably walk behind him and you wouldn't have to undergo a similar grueling test.
Right.
Can I put just a steadying hand on his shoulder?
Yeah.
I of course follow.
I'm here for you, buddy.
But
Thanks.
I am looking
Maybe you
around
should just pick
constantly
me up
trying
and
to
we can
find a
leap.
way to
If you want to, I'm
make
down.
it find.
You say you're
or
the leaping guy.
have
right?
it tell me like
I'm
a
the leaping guy.
an
I'm
owner's
trying to work this
manual,
leaping
like a
in here.
how-to guide to Zatolas.
Okay. So you're looking around for any sort of like symbology
Yep.
I'll go ahead and have you roll to generate some,
Mhm.
since the way that hypotheses work in this game
Yep.
is you can say you think a thing exists
Yep.
and then roll to see if it actually exists.
Yep.
This is going to be an understanding Numenera roll. I think it is very difficult. It's unlikely that they had just like instructions on the walls.
Right.
So go ahead and give me a difficulty 5 intellect test.
So that'll be 3 for me
Yes.
because I super understand Numenera.
You're looking for any signs.
Thank
You
God
have
someone does.
extreme training in this. This is not your first time inside a giant automaton.
Nope.
Fudge.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I want to spend an XP to reroll.
So that was a 1. We're going to re-roll it.
F this die.
You don't like my glow-in-the-dark die?
Not that one.
All right.
Oh, that
Missed.
That's-
Well, that's not a 1.
That's a 3.
oh.
Spending some XP. Rolling
care.
again.
We're doing it.
I will get there.
We're going to find some GD instructions.
Yeah.
I like to imagine you just keep squinting harder at it.
So your
There we
eyes
go.
just turn inside out.
Okay.
All right.
So,
10 gets me there, right?
yes.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll me some story dice and
Whee!
interpret.
Ooh.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Ooh.
I can't see all the way over there.
It's okay. I'll put them back once you're done interpreting.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still being overcome by visions, by the way?
What even is this?
He was probably doing like one of these faces, like, he's
Okay.
clearly
oh, yeah, that's an
affected.
uncomfortably loud groan.
Yeah.
Okay. I will take him out of the water if he seems like he's losing the battle here.
So he is moving forward, and the wake behind him is clear of this liquid. Like the
Yeah.
liquid loses its quality.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, what do we got?
I'm still going forward.
So there is a blank space within the glowing of bioluminescence on the walls that seems to be somewhat normalized with a thumbprint scanner.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it is, I will say it's an indentation.
Yep.
It's clearly meant to receive some sort of limb.
Yep.
It's definitely not human shaped, unless it is human shaped. On Trigway.
I think it adapts to the user.
Okay. So when you look around, you see an indentation that is like a strange, like, Triskelion symmetrical shape, and when
Yep.
you look at it, it turns into a human handprint indentation. Put your hand on it,
Yep.
and information is communicated to you. In the center of this pool, roughly in the direction he is heading, there is a lacuna, which is to say a hole in the ground full of deep water.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That is where this informational liquid is at such a concentration that you could communicate your will to Zatolis, or at least try.
Wow.
Cool.
Might kill you though.
I'm the chosen one. Dude, I'm like
That's
the main
true.
character. I can't
What?
die.
That's true.
Hey, 4th of the 5th. You see that thing in the middle there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go there,
Okay.
and you're gonna tell Zatolis to move.
Yeah,
You got this, buddy.
I got this. I'm the chosen one.
Sure.
I'm heading that way.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna keep my hand right here.
I feel like this wouldn't be a Numenera game if there wasn't some terrible beast or threat or
Oh, I
something
can't wait.
in this place.
I hope
And I'm
it's some sort of evil undersea.
based on your performance
May I-
last time, I'm gonna go ahead and have Andy
Thank
come
you.
up with that.
May I
Ooh,
be
thank you.
searching actually, because this is a skill I have. I would like to search.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
What are you looking for specifically?
As
Info
ashamed
liquid crocodile.
ashamed as I am to admit it, I am looking for something to either A, kill, or B, steal.
Not me on either of the accounts.
Well, if you kill something, you could also steal it.
That's true.
yeah, but if
Okay.
you steal something, you can kill it later.
So you're straight up D&D adventurer style. Like,
That's how I've been this whole time.
looking for stuff.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
nobody's been in this room in how long? There might be something.
All right.
What do you think I'm doing?
Yes, but you're doing it for
search.
science.
6.
Okay.
Also, I told you I'd get you in this room.
Okay. I am trained in it. I think that lowers something,
Okay.
but
Well, what's the difficulties? There, question?
maybe I was looking for something to steal, and instead I found something that is trying to kill me.
Yes, I think that is the
Okay.
case.
All right.
All right, go
Fair
ahead
enough.
and go ahead and generate me a terrible threat.
Let's see what we got, folks.
Oh my god, there's literally a dude holding a spear.
Oh God.
Unga Bunga.
Dude, there's
Cavemen were
the
last
cave
on here.
people.
They were the ones who built it.
the blind mole men of Zatolis rear their ugly head.
Okay.
I lost my pencil.
I mean, also one of them is an archery target, so yeah, it's definitely Unga Bunga cave people.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going. Okay, I like this. As Fourth of the Fifth and Serenia are wandering around, just like fascinated with what's going on, and Fourth of the Fifth is like having kind of like a mental,
Onslaught.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Like-
yelling, I am the chosen one repeatedly.
yeah. I'm just like not being super overwhelmed by the wealth of knowledge in this place. I'm like, there's got to be something to steal over here, right? I just wander
I'll
around
take
because
you to a museum.
this is a surprisingly big place. And as I'm wandering around, I see what I've started noticing. A plethora of glowing, weird, almost biotechnologically like enhanced organisms or something sprouting around. And as I bend down to try and pick some of these things, I just hear like a heavy like sploosh. I look up and I see that there's ripples coming, but there's where the three of us are kind of in the densest part, I think, of this Zatolian brain. I can't really see what's going on. Then I think I hear one of you guys shout out in the distance, and as we all run back and reconnect, we find that Serenia is got this gigantic mutated what looks like it used to be a human, like a actual like caveman, like warrior kind of person, maybe of what's Femtar's.
So Femref's clan is
Femref's.
the Zagrefs.
There's maybe it sort of looks like an ancient Zagref guardian or something like that, but like whatever aeons he spent in this place has like mutated him and made him immortal and some kind of like, I don't know, psychic beast or something like that. And as he starts looming over all of us, our minds are just like overwhelmed by like an assault of sensory overload information and stuff. And that is where
Dope.
we are at. Yeah.
I only have one question.
Yes.
How many eyes does it have?
I'm going to have to limit myself to 3.
All
He has a third eye.
Yeah.
It's like
he's,
open
Its
in the center of his
chakra
head.
is open.
he used to have 2, but like another one is kind of like sprouted out over his
I was
eyebrow or
really hoping
something.
It was gonna be like his eyes
Oh,
merged
it's-
into one.
I think it's
tri-eye.
for sure like a big old like scary glowing one in the center of his head.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no.
So I'll give
Yeah.
you the XP for that if you are cool with this.
Yeah.
All right.
His
So,
brain is bigger
You
too.
finish interfacing with the device that sort of like you're not like 100% not able to see, but you are able to see things that are not in your normal vision, so you weren't super paying attention. You sort of look to your left, and there is a soaking wet, pale, almost no fat on his body, muscular man who has like the most horrifying, like gritted teeth, like I'm gonna murder you expression with his glowing third eye in the middle of his head. And then he proceeds to attempt to gut you with a spear.
You guys got this, right? I'm gonna go jump in the brain.
I don't even think he has a spear. I think he has like a rock or like a piece of sharp metal.
Okay.
So he's gonna try and hit you. I think he is a level 3 man's.
Okay.
He may or may not have some psychic feedback things that we'll find out about later. But for now, I need you to make a speed test as this man attempts to kill you with like a piece of plating. I was like, we could come up with anything, like any sort of crazy beast could be down here. Nope, just a guy. Like
He's
a
a
crazy,
mutant man.
horrible, crazy mutant man.
He's an Unga Bunga mutant man.
I envisioned him as being pretty large and like more beast.
Oh,
than
he's
man
like
at this point.
swole and giant. Okay,
He's
Yeah.
Dorito.
No, I think he's like a 8 or 9 foot tall creature now.
okay. So in that case, it's a level 5
Okay.
speed test.
Sorry.
Why have you done this?
Oh, also
I
he's
can't
on
believe you've
fire
done
and
this.
he's got bees.
He's got a machine gun.
Bees?
He's fully plated in armor. Okay.
Okay. I am not fast.
So if you get hit, you'll lose 5 points from your might pool.
I only have 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't
Quick.
get hit twice.
Take my flitterlings.
No,
And my axe.
I have a knife. Woo.
I thought we were just throwing stuff at your dead body. Isn't that your custom?
Yeah, I can spend speed though to like lower it, right?
So yeah, that'll decrease the difficulty by 1, meaning you would only need to roll a 12 if you
Sure,
spend
sure.
3 from your pool.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that just stays there. 6.
Also, I didn't mean to like send him at you. I just didn't want.
That's Numenera, baby.
We checked to see if she was cool with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we resolve the
Hey.
results
Okay.
She's
of the
getting
things
some
we
out of it. It's not like
created.
she's just getting shafted.
Okay.
She got experience.
Woo.
Oh, succeeded.
That's a 17.
Yeah. Sideswipe, stab for the eye.
All right.
You're gonna stab him? All right. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I knew you guys got this.
If you want to just stab this man for 2 damage, I will reduce the difficulty down to 3. If you specifically want to stab him in his third eye, that would be a difficulty 6,
Yes.
Hmm.
Do it.
which means you would have to roll an 18.
Do it.
You can do
you
it.
got effort and edge.
You're with the chosen one.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
And
I mean,
you can. You've
Spend
got
another 3.
You've got a ton of XP you can burn.
Then you only need like 16.
Oh.
I don't like those odds. I think we should stab him.
Okay.
No.
You are using a light weapon, so it makes stabbing a little bit easier. It's
Mhm.
down from difficulty 3 to difficulty 2.
Okay.
That being said, you'll do 2 damage to this man, and since he is a level 5 mutant monster, he has 15 hit points, which I feel like is relevant information.
All right. Finally, something that
Am I rolling?
will take
Yes.
a bit of back and forth.
Dang it! What am I doing?
Natural 20.
Well, that does it.
All right.
I think you stab him in the eye.
Yeah.
Should have gone for the eye.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So you pull out your knife and look at this thing's horrible face that's like sagging and twisted. There are like veins of blue-white moving through its blood.
Don't like
Yes.
that.
You feel like this is
Absolutely.
definitely not a person. Like it is just animated bioluminescence at this point.
Yeah.
Like the goo is maybe animating it and using it as a security measure, or maybe it's just like a melding of the two.
Yeah.
Either way, you like plant your knife. You have to stab upwards like this. You actually have to like jump because he's super tall, but you stab your knife right in the third eye, which like cracks and tinkles like a Christmas decoration, which you were not expecting.
Ooh, that is gross.
And then a bunch of that fluid like blasts out of this creature.
Eh.
That
You're gonna be
sucks.
covered.
I'm gonna learn so much.
You hope. It's
gonna-
not like my vomit.
You're gonna become that.
So I'm gonna
That's
give
fine.
you
I'll be like Keto who gets absorbed into the crystal.
I'm gonna give you a choice here. Do you think blowing out this dude's third eye removes his psychic abilities, or do you think it removes the person and it's just like an exoskeleton animated by liquid that is mostly psychic abilities?
Psychic abilities.
Okay, so it's just like a horrible berserker monster.
Yep.
Okay,
You've killed his soul.
I've eliminated the goo.
Mm.
I think it is like a melding of the. It's like the guardian of the place,
All right.
right?
Silverdane, what would you like to do?
I'm
Help!
yeah, I'm sprinting forward. Sorry, jumping forward.
Hell yeah,
Thank God.
he's so good at that.
God.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Yes.
Don't beef it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna jump on his back,
And then what?
and then I'm going to.
Rip his head off. Do it.
Yeah, I'm
Get to
I'm
stab
gonna try and stab his eye, but then I'm gonna be like, oh damn, it's already gone.
Techman GWJ, thanks for following the channel.
Thank
We're
you.
Welcome.
fighting a gigantic, horrible mutated man in a scene that I will describe later because it's too complicated to get into right
a
now.
robot brain.
I'm gonna jump on his back. Okay. I'm
Okay,
gonna pull out my knife.
okay.
I'm gonna stab it into the chest around, and I'm just going to try and pull him backwards onto the, and kind of like suplex him. I guess that's what you call it.
Okay.
Just so he's not leaning over my ally over here.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Sure.
I believe in
I
you.
don't.
I didn't expect you to
I
pull that off.
Did anybody?
Okay. So, you are using a light weapon, yes?
I am.
Okay, so it'll do 2 damage.
Okay.
If you manage to get it up to 4 damage, you can trade that in for a minor effect instead of dealing the damage.
Okay.
Or you can just try to roll to knock this person over.
Somebody sent us a message.
Fellow CW community member. What's up, Techman? Well, thanks for commenting on the stream. We appreciate you, bud. Yeah. So anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, you stab the person. You can either trade 4 damage for a minor effect or You can try and stab them for 2. In order to deal 4 damage, you'd have to spend effort on the damage of the attack roll, which is a thing you can do in this game. You can spend effort to make the attacks easier to hit.
Sure.
So what would you like to do?
I am going to try and do that third thing that you said, which is I'm just stabbing for flavor.
Okay.
My real move here is I'm trying to get him off of his hands and feet and get him on his back.
Incredible.
Yes.
All right. So
and what am I? Yeah.
that's going to be a difficulty. Normally it would be difficulty 5,
Yes.
but we're including your specialization in jumping as part of this.
That is correct. You're damn right you are.
Thank God.
Going to do a sweet flip. He's not only trained but specialized
Yeah,
in jumping.
I hope that the flip isn't necessary. It's just for style.
Yeah. This is what I bring to the table, folks.
Like
I
a Russian
jump.
ballet master,
Yeah.
you just like focus
Yeah.
and like.
Then we'll count the knife as an asset. So
Yes.
it's difficulty 2.
Okay. I can pull that off, I'm sure.
Using a knife to make somebody fall down.
I believe in you.
We're going to allow it.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
With a minor effect. So you got a 19, which means you're entitled to a minor effect as well, which typically translates to an asset on somebody else's roll, so like a +1, but you can
Yes.
flavor it however you want.
I think that because I have got him on his back and I'm kind of like I'm using my weight and stuff, even though this is a ginormous creature, I kind of know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I'm definitely in my realm. I have got him on his back. I've got him pinned in a way that I am exposing his belly and his chest to anyone else who wants to take a swing at him. And I'm going, come on, guys, little help.
Okay. So we'll get back to you guys in a second. I want to know what this man is doing as he wades through this pool of liquid memories.
I'm ignoring that.
You're
I'm
heading for the
assuming
center?
Yeah, I'm going right for the cerebral lacuna.
Okay, so you find yourself standing over a void. There is a lacuna where this liquid pools and gathers and gains density. Your sort of your animal awareness of that, like you feel it, like the coldness of the water increases. Does that stop you at all?
No.
Okay, so you dive right. You just
I'm
step right in.
Glove forward.
Okay. This time the
Are you the chosen one?
Supposedly.
We
Are
will
you
see.
the jumping master?
Okay. All right.
I am the chosen one.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that you were screaming that
Yes.
as you plunge in.
okay.
You'll know it's okay until I get to I was the chosen one.
I hope
So-
I never hear that.
This time the intellect attack that you suffer is the full computational weight of Zatolis, which is a level 7
Oh, shit.
automaton. So it's a level 7 test to not take any damage.
Mhm.
If you fail, you take 7 intellect points of damage.
Mm.
How many intellect points do you have?
6.
Okay, so you might want to take the 1 action rest
Yes,
to
I will.
regain
That's
your
why I saved
D6 plus 1
Yep.
points so that you don't die.
I got 3.
Okay.
Since
Which
it's
leaves me enough space to go down to 8 and make that test one step easier.
nice.
Okay.
So it's difficulty 6, right?
Yeah. Do you have any other assets or things that you could use?
Because right now you got to roll.
Do you have
I've-
ciphers?
I don't. I have the glove though. I have the data jellyfish.
Since it's a 6, you got to roll an 18 or better, right?
The
Can I
data
slap the
jelly-
data jellyfish on my head?
Yeah, you can spend that, I will say, as an asset. It
Sure.
sort of just grants you an extra, like, the biological equivalent of a ram to, like, shunt some of this sensation off onto. So we're down to a difficulty 5
Yep.
test.
All right.
I've got some flitterlings for you.
Ugh.
I've got some experience to burn though.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Well done.
So,
Proud of
you suffer the memory of this place, but it does not destroy your mind. Go ahead and tell me what you see.
He is the chosen one.
Oof.
I see. There's like Zatolis is like walking through a giant medieval style battle, or like
Hell yeah.
catapults flinging
At last.
like at each other, like 2 cities,
Uh-huh.
and it's just wandering through, and like you see like all the soldiers are like fighting under it, and the Zatolis is taking damage from like the catapults and stuff as it just sort of wanders through this battle.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
So an ancient battle between 2 cities. I'm going to go ahead and write that down.
Oh my gosh. Is Zatolis an ancient war machine? That would change.
No, it's just wandering through. I mean, it might be, but it's just wandering through this battle. Like
Mhm.
the battle
Yeah,
just
no,
happened
sure,
to be
sure,
along
sure.
the path.
But I just wonder what its original intent was.
Could be.
Okay.
Maybe we'll figure that out someday.
Never will.
All right, so you have passed the test of Zatolis, and you now can issue a single command before being tested again. What would you like to have the city do?
Move.
Okay. You hear a rumbling in the deep as your primal awareness extends beyond your body to the massive, redundant systems that have been keeping this walking city moving for millennia grind to life again, and it starts carefully picking its way over the gears that it has rested on. I will also say that now that you're aware of the intellect that this creature has, it's going to very easily find the path it was on and continue the way it was going and has been going.
That's what I wanted it to do.
As for why it does that, we still don't know.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back on the surface of this pool of memory,
Yes.
a horrible fight is happening. You are choking out a man. You have a knife in his chest.
Yeah.
Would you like to try and stab this man?
Yes.
Okay. So you can spend effort to deal additional damage if you want. Right now, he is providing you, I will say, probably 2 assets towards hurting this creature. So it's
Yeah.
down to a difficulty 3.
Cool.
Since you only have 1 effort, you can either spend it on making your stab easier to accomplish or dealing more damage. But because you are using a light weapon, it already reduces by 1 again. So it's only a difficulty 2. So you could spend 3 might points to make it a 5 damage strike.
That one.
Okay.
Spending how much? 3?
3 might points.
Okay. I'll sleep later, I guess.
It might be worth it.
That is a 11.
Okay.
Woo!
Yes.
7-Eleven.
Murder time.
I wasn't sure it was 17 or
Would you
11.
like some XP?
Sure.
Okay.
He's got 15 life points, doesn't he?
I will devil's bargain.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So you cut this man's gut open, and the memory fluid that has replaced his blood sprays out directly at your face and eyes. You suffer a memory.
Okay.
Don't worry, they're not so bad.
This is severely diluted by its biological container, so it's only a level 3
Okay.
attack, which is an intellect test to try and avoid.
Cool.
If you have anything like mental discipline and fortitude, those skills would apply. I think actually I'm going to allow understanding in Numenera to apply here.
Nice.
Because you know that glowy liquid bad. Don't get it on your face.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
Well, I drank some earlier, so.
Go ahead and make me a roll.
Yeah, but then it wasn't on your body; it was inside your body.
It's
and
just
that's fine.
difficulty 1.
Oh my God, Tom.
Woo!
You're the worst.
Easy.
Easy money.
Okay, so you can completely avoid the spray.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What are you doing? You're on the back of this thing.
Um.
It's pretty torn up at this point. If it was a person, it would be dead.
Yeah. Okay. I feel kind of bad for it.
It came at us first.
Yeah. I roll to feel bad.
Okay.
But
You succeed.
okay.
Oh, does he?
It's difficulty 0 task to feel bad.
What do you think? If we destroy it, will it fuck up any systems in Zatolis?
I don't know. Act like I know how to work this thing.
Aren't you the chosen one or
I
something?
mean, I am.
All right. I'm going for it. I am going to just say, gotta do everything myself. And I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yes.
try and.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey!
Everything yourself. That is correct, Cyberdane.
I am going to just try and seppuku rip that knife up its chest and into its throat, basically.
Okay. So it is the fact that he is currently wrapped up by you, I'm going to count as an asset.
Nice.
Still a level 5 creature. Your knife reduces the difficulty by 1.
Okay.
You can spend effort to either increase the amount of damage to 5, which would be a killing blow, or you can trust in the luck of the gods and maybe roll high.
I'm for sure gonna spend effort.
Okay.
I have
How much edge do you have?
I have a might edge of 1, which
so then
means
you only have to spend 2 points.
I only have to spend 2 points, but I have an effort of 2, so I can do that
Oh,
twice.
wow. So you could increase the damage 6 up to 8 damage if you really wanted to.
Gross.
And what's
Oh, just rip his head off?
what kind of difficulty am I rolling here? Or
So
is-
it's difficulty 5 base. You're using a light weapon, which decreases the difficulty, so it's down to difficulty 4.
yeah, so I need to roll a 12 or higher.
Right. So you could spend, I didn't know you had 2 effort. You could spend another effort to reduce it down to a difficulty 3,
Yeah.
and the final effort on increasing it to be enough damage to kill this creature in one blow.
I think I'm going to do that.
Nah,
Okay.
man, you should have rolled it with max damage.
So for the additional levels of effort past the first one, you only spend 2, and you subtract edge from the total. So you would need to spend 5 points,
I
and then
understand.
you subtract your edge after that.
Okay. So I am
Also, chat, please correct me if I'm getting these rules wrong.
okay. So I subtract my. So I spend 5 points because I'm using my 2 effort. And since I have an edge of 1, I only spend 4 points.
Yes,
Is that correct? Okay.
nailed it.
I'm going to spend one of those efforts to reduce the difficulty down to 3. So I need to make a 9 or better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using the other effort to increase my damage to 5. So if I make it, I get to kill him.
Correct.
Whatcha?
No!
Nah, all right.
Spend XP.
Gonna spend an XP to reroll. We got a 4.
Uh,
11. That'll do
okay. Yay. Good. All
Okay.
right. He's a goner, I hope. Yeah. I rip it all up and just, like, let it all gush out.
So you hack into this creature with your heightened strength. You sort of have like flashbacks to when at one point you were pinned down by a great beast of the forest from your home, and it was like, man, I have to kill this beast right now or it's going to kill me. Like
Yep.
that, you have that level of strength in this moment. And eventually you cut enough that the liquid leaking out of it sort of has like a surface tension effect with the liquid in the pool. And then all at once is just
Okay.
sucked out of his body. And he is immediately desiccated. Just
Good.
like,
Good.
That's weird.
Gonna crawl out under there. Thank you, Serenia.
oh, it was just to answer your question, Techman. It was effort. I think I got it right. It was just like you can split effort between damage and reducing the difficulty of tasks and whatnot, and the fact that additional levels of effort only cost 2 instead of 3. That was the part I was most dubious about. But back to the story. This man is no longer a horrible nightmare psychic beast animated by informational liquid, and it is in fact a incredibly ancient corpse.
Wow.
That means
Maybe-
got something to loot.
You best believe I'm going to loot it, but I'm also going to gather up the corpse and try and bring it to the Zagreb clan because I'm sure that they would not.
Thanks
They-
for bringing us a dead body.
Well, I
It's
mean,
smelly.
it's probably one of their like old heroes or something.
Definitely is, for sure.
Yeah. Also,
Jim?
4th to the 5th, you alive?
You're looking at like a lacuna, like a hole, a black dark hole.
Yeah.
Like slightly darker than the rest of this milky blue-white liquid. And when you say that, his head breaches the pool. Like just blah! Like it's not.
It's like, okay, good.
Well, you can, if you want to make a roll, you can make it majestic, but right now it's a little gnarly.
I'm fine with gnarly.
Okay.
Then, all right, we're all alive.
I will say
Pull that
that
off.
the wake that 4th of the 5th cut through this psychic liquid is quickly receding.
Oh, I'm gonna try to hustle that as best I can to get back.
You guys might have to escape from this place
No
rather
rocket
quickly.
boots?
No, those are dead. Remember,
Oh yeah.
I have vomit now,
All right,
which I really don't want to use in here.
I'm gonna gather up the corpse, pull Serenia to your feet. Let's GTFO.
Yep.
And I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump out of here.
You gonna leap away?
Like
Okay.
a bad Batman villain.
I'm not gonna make you roll for leaping.
Okay, good. I may also climb / performing arts my way out of here.
Whoa! You get a jazz tap your way out.
Oh yeah.
You do a little
Just-
buffalo shuffle.
Just stay behind me.
A shuffle ball change.
All right, good adventure.
Well.
Yeah, I think that's actually gonna be the end of the session as you sort of emerge back into the inner sanctum. The door, which was open when you got through, shuts behind you. And let's see. I always want to end these on cliffhangers, but I don't think I have one for you this week.
Oh, let me bring the
What's first and the
Let's-
second got to say?
and what's the Zagreb clan got to say? What does Femeref got
And
to
does
say?
Joran arrest him?
Does-
But what about the latter
These are all
bit?
cliffhangers.
Yeah. Find out
Okay.
next time on Numenera.
Yeah, I think we'll start with your guys' report to first of the second next
nice.
session.
Hopefully he has a
Ooh.
towel for me.
I'll present a cliffhanger. Where is first of the first?
First of the first.
There is no first of the first. That would be illogical.
First of the first
Damn it,
is
Tom.
Zatolis.
That would be like naming your son like John. Like, it makes no sense. You see, odd numbers are first names, even numbers are last names.
All right.
Tom, you're killing me.
So, the party journeyed to the innermost sanctum of Zatolis, which was apparently an artificial sort of swamp-like lacuna pool of this liquid that is sort of like mimetic in nature, such that it carries all of the information of Zatolis in it and flows through the walking city's body. They braved the liquid and it got the city to move. Also, they were assaulted by a previous adventurer who is apparently animated by this fluid.
And several previous adventures.
They defeated him, rescued his corpse, and crawled back out of the inner sanctum of Zatolis barely alive.
Yes.
That's where we're going to end this session. Thanks,
Time to
everybody, for
rest.
coming out. If you like what we're doing here, please tell your friends. We're definitely trying to grow the channel. And don't forget, we got the viewer channel reward points that you can spend to make stuff happen
Whee!
in the game, as we did earlier with the artifact that got this whole thing kicked off. Again, this is no Prep Numenera. I didn't prepare any of that. This was probably the most fun I've had this whole time. Super good session.
was a
Great
great
job,
session.
guys. Love you all. We're going to go ahead and call it. You all have a good night.
Don't forget to
Have a good
log
night,
on to the
guys.
stream.
Oh, yeah, we got to rate somebody. We should rate somebody. Let's see who we got to rate.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Anyone who's still here, we're going to send you on a raid to another RPG channel.
Raid.
Let's see here.
Raid.
I too am joining you at 2 effort.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, effort is good.
Yeah.
We-
That's what I learned when playing the video game. I learned how to master effort.
We need a rest.
Ah.
I'm kind of tired.
Take a 10-hour nap.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
might.
I
Take exactly a 10-hour and 10-minute nap.
wait. Was the past 3 sessions all in one day?
Yes.
Damn, Numenera's busy.
Yeah, dude.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, you guys need to
Busy place,
you guys
man.
need to
It's
take a
like-
nap.
I
You know,
got it.
they have the expression a Zatolian minute.
Tired.
Jesus Christ. I
Zatolis
I
the
love
city.
that. I love that. That's a great
Playing the
detail. The
game.
Zatolian minute.
Yeah. It's Zatolis is the city that never sleeps.
That is
I want to
that is